Tonight, the headlines are stark. A massive military buildup is underway in the Philippines. On Balabac Island, a new runway, the country's longest, now stretches across what was once a quiet paradise. U.S. and Philippine forces are building a state-of-the-art air base and naval facility, signaling a dramatic shift in the region's balance of power. The Philippines is drawing a line in the waters of the South China Sea, responding to years of rising tension. Balabac's transformation is swift, from a sleepy outpost to a formidable military hub. The new 3-kilometer runway can handle the largest military aircraft, from heavy transports to advanced fighter jets. The goal: project power and maintain constant watch over one of the world's most contested waterways. This marks a shift from a reactive to a proactive defense posture for the Philippines. The world is watching, especially Beijing, as Balabac sits at a critical strategic point, the southernmost tip of Palawan, facing the disputed West Philippine Sea. Military assets can now be deployed rapidly to respond to any incident. The construction is a joint U.S. Philippine effort, symbolizing a renewed alliance. For local residents, life is changing. The sounds of construction and soon, jet engines replace the island's quiet. Economic benefits and improved infrastructure are promised, but so is the risk of being at the center of a geopolitical conflict. The military makeover is more than concrete and steel. It's a statement about sovereignty and alliances. Balabac's new role signals a new era of vigilance and readiness in a region where peace feels increasingly fragile. The stakes could not be higher. The world is watching to see how this bold move will reshape Southeast Asia's delicate balance. For the Philippines, this is about more than defense. It's about securing the nation's future. The transformation of Balabac is a powerful message. The Philippines is ready to defend its interests. A new front line has emerged, and the world is paying attention. To understand Balabac, we look back to 2014, when the U.S. and the Philippines signed the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA. EDCA allows the U.S. military to build facilities and preposition assets at key Philippine bases, not permanent U.S. bases, but joint training and infrastructure upgrades. This agreement is the foundation for Balabac's transformation, providing the legal and operational framework for American involvement. For the Philippines, it's a path to modernize its armed forces and defend its territory. For the U.S., it's a key part of its Indo-Pacific strategy. EDCA enables rapid deployment of U.S. air and naval power, serving as a powerful deterrent. The bases under EDCA form a strategic network across the Philippines. Balabac is the latest and most critical addition, showing EDCA is a living partnership with real consequences. The agreement is a cornerstone of the U.S.-Philippine Mutual Defense Treaty, dating back to 1951. EDCA provides the practical means to fulfill that promise. By investing in bases like Balabac, the U.S. signals its commitment to the Philippines is ironclad. This renewed focus on the alliance is welcomed in Manila, which sees Washington as a crucial partner. The alliance is now more relevant than ever, as tensions in the South China Sea escalate. EDCA is not just a document, it's a commitment to shared security. The partnership is evolving, with Balabac as its newest symbol. The developments on Balabac Island are a strategic game changer. The developments on Balabac Island are a strategic game changer. The developments on Balabac Island are a strategic game changer. The 3-kilometer runway allows both Philippine and U.S. Air Forces to operate advanced aircraft much closer to disputed areas. U.S. planes like the C-17 Globemaster and F-22 Raptors can now land here, dramatically shortening response times. Alongside the runway, a new naval base will host larger Philippine Navy vessels and visiting U.S. warships. Improved piers and refueling stations enable sustained patrols and rapid deployment. Balabac's geography is key. It guards the Balabac Strait, a vital sea lane connecting the South China Sea to the Sulu Sea. Controlling this choke point is crucial for both commercial and military movements. The new base allows for persistent monitoring and protection of Filipino fishermen. This military makeover turns Balabac into a frontline bastion, a sentinel over the nation's western maritime frontier. The combination of a long-range airfield and modern naval port creates a powerful hub for joint operations. Forces can quickly project power, conduct surveillance, and respond to provocations. This fundamentally alters the strategic calculus in the West Philippine Sea. Potential adversaries must now reconsider their actions in the face of this enhanced defense posture. Balabac is no longer a forgotten outpost. It's a game changer. Balabac's location is no accident, just over 100 miles from Mischief Reef, China's major military outpost in the Spratlys. By building a major air and naval base here, the Philippines and the U.S. are directly challenging China's dominance. The new runway puts Chinese assets within easy striking distance, creating a powerful deterrent. This show of strength is designed to make Beijing think twice before further aggression. For years, the Philippines endured China's gray zone tactics, harassment of fishermen and resupply missions. Balabac is a decisive answer, showing the Philippines is no longer a passive observer. With U.S. backing, Manila is actively defending its sovereignty. This direct counter-positioning raises the stakes in the region. While the base is defensive, its offensive capabilities can't be ignored. The ability to project air power so close to China's artificial islands changes the military balance. The status quo is no longer acceptable. Balabac is a clear statement of resolve. Balabac's new runway isn't just for military use. Manila envisions a dual-use facility. Once construction is complete, the runway will open to commercial flights, connecting Balabac to the rest of the country. This promises new opportunities for tourism, trade, and economic development in a long, isolated region. The dual-use strategy justifies the investment and benefits the local community. The naval port will also serve civilian vessels, improving transportation and safety. Integrating civilian life strengthens the Philippines' claim to the area. Balabac becomes not just a fortress, but a thriving part of the nation. This approach deters adversaries and reinforces sovereign control. National defense and development go hand in hand on Balabac. The Balabac buildup unfolds against a backdrop of legal and political conflict. In 2016, the Philippines won a landmark victory at The Hague, invalidating China's sweeping claims in the South China Sea. Despite the ruling, China has refused to comply, continuing aggressive activities in Philippine waters. Chinese vessels have blocked resupply missions and harassed Philippine ships, escalating tensions. The Hague ruling provides the legal and moral foundation for Manila's actions. The developments at Balabac are a physical manifestation of this legal stance. The Philippines is not just defending territory, it's upholding a rules-based order. The world is watching to see if law or might will prevail in the West Philippine Sea. Balabac is part of a larger strategy, modernizing a network of bases across the Philippines under EDCA. 9 sites are being upgraded, from the northern islands near Taiwan to Palawan in the west. This network gives U.S. and Philippine forces flexibility and resilience in any crisis. Both countries are investing heavily, with U.S. funding through the Pacific Deterrence Initiative. The goal: a distributed, survivable force posture, less vulnerable to a single strike. Each EDCA site has a specific strategic role: maritime surveillance, air defense, logistics. Together, they form a comprehensive defense architecture. The network allows for rapid deployment and seamless coordination. It's a powerful deterrent, signaling the alliance is stronger than ever. The Philippines is no longer alone on the front line. To understand Balabac's significance, compare it to Pagasa Island, the largest Philippine-held feature in the Spratlys. Pagasa is a civilian and military community, a symbol of sovereignty, but limited in military capability. Its short runway restricts operations, making it more a political statement than a military outpost. Balabac, by contrast, is a modern military installation designed to project hard power. If Pagasa is the heart of the claim, Balabac is the fist. Together, they represent a two-pronged approach: civilian presence and military deterrence. Pagasa shows effective occupation. Balabac provides the muscle to protect it. 2 islands, 1 national purpose, securing the Philippines' maritime future. The military buildup on Balabac marks a pivotal moment for the region. Will these developments secure peace through deterrence, or increase the risk of conflict? Supporters argue that strength deters aggression and restores balance. The goal is not war, but to prevent one by making adversaries think twice. The EDCA network, with Balabac at its sharpest point, is designed as a shield for Philippine sovereignty. Critics warn that rapid militarization could provoke escalation or an arms race. A miscalculation could spiral into conflict. The future of the West Philippine Sea hangs in the balance. As the first jets prepare to land, the world watches and hopes for peace. Balabac stands as both a guardian and a potential flashpoint for the Indo-Pacific's future.